Let's talk shop, let's chop and give a little real talk, period. And today I want to talk about yet another TPUSA chapter that is under attack by the left. Now, these TPUSA chapters around the United States are under direct assault, right? Nearly every person I have spoken to who is either part of a chapter on college or in high school has voiced facing extreme opposition from the left, from these entities, these colleges, these universities, these high schools, the staff, the faculty, the students, the whole leftist apparatus comes down hard on these young minds, and it's really despicable. Now, in these TPUSA chapters, who seek to do nothing more than spread the truth of the conservative movement, are vilified as racist, right-wing sects that spread hatred towards minority groups, which is kind of interesting because there's a lot of minorities within these TPUSA chapters, but no one bothers to ask them because, of course, as we understand, that would go against the narrative, okay? These young minority TPUSA students would speak out against the foolishness of the left, and that would go against the whole narrative, and we can't have that. Oh, boy, I tell you, in this latest attack, the TPUSA chapter at Glenbrook South High School in Illinois has been faced with an accusation of egregious racism, a petition signed by 130 lily-livered freaking liberals and their parents, the loss of their social media account, and the clear-cut abolishing of their freedom of speech. They are facing all of that right now at this particular point in time. And it sucks. It really sucks. I mean, we talk about big gov sucks. This big pile-on of all these leftists jumping on TPUSA, that sucks too. Goodness gracious. And this TPUSA chapter at GBS High, it's all because they created a poster to distribute throughout the school that read, China kind of sus, right? China's kind of suspect, right? Which is true. I mean, how was that a lie? How is that not the truth? And though these students are doing nothing more than pointing out the daggone obvious, this group has been heavily reprimanded and chastised for encouraging the already increased violence against the Asian community, right? So now it's our fault. This rise in attacks against the Asian community is now TPUSA's fault, apparently, even though it's been happening due to the delinquency of these individual perpetrators. It's now TPUSA's fault. I mean, just as one of the anonymous sources on the campus stated, I am very disappointed, this person states, I am very disappointed by the administration's response to these complaints. The poster has nothing to do with race and only aims to criticize the country of China, which is a tyrannical communist dictatorship. I would have preferred the school stand up for free speech, right? This is nothing short of the heckler's veto, since all it took was one student saying that they were offended by the poster for the administration to reverse approving the poster. What this person stated was very well said. Very well said indeed. The heckler's veto, right? The heckler's veto, this person states. How many times has this happened? How many times has this happened? When the minority gets to effectuate change for the majority because their feelings are hurt, because of the feelings are hurt by the facts of the situation. The facts. Facts don't care about your feelings. There's always going to be someone who's offended by something that's going on. But it seems that we as a society only cater to the offended, as long as the offended is of the left. But to appease this one student means to offend free speech, right? Means to offend those who believe in free speech. But of course, that type of offense is okay, as long as the offended party is of the right. So very typical. I think I need to make it known and repeat the fact that we're talking about China here, people. We're talking about a tyrannical communist dictatorship. Come on, people. This is China. This is China, okay? China, who has been currently running quote unquote education camps, imprisoning millions of Muslims, killing, torturing, and holding them hostage. Oops. Am I not allowed to tell the truth? I forgot we're not allowed to tell the truth anymore. Oops, my bad. Just as another anonymous source on the campus perfectly put it, it's shocking to see the school administration take down a poster raising suspicions about China. China is committing a genocide against the Uyghurs right now and censoring sites that raise disagreements to their government. Yet the left is more upheaved over the poster, over our poster, raising suspicions than what China is actually doing. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this here lies one of the main problems of the virtue signaling left. These SJWs spend more time virtue signaling their wokeness to their base instead of bringing real issues to the foreground that need to be addressed. It's insane. Never mind the civil rights infringements that are negatively impacting millions. Never mind bringing awareness to such things. It's the poster. The poster, people. Not China. Not the government of China. But the poster that is about China. That's the problem. That's the issue. A poster that says China kinda sus. But, ladies and gentlemen, need I remind you, we mustn't speak on such things because of racism and such. I guess I can no longer speak about the attack of 9/11 by the Islamic extremists because I might offend American Muslims. Huh? Is that basically what we're saying right now? I guess I can no longer speak on vaccines because I may offend those who are vaccinated. I guess I'll stop speaking about Christianity as well because I'll offend an atheist. I guess I'll just silence myself on all topics, right? For fear of offending someone of an opposing culture, of an opposing race, of an opposing religion, of an opposing opinion. Apparently, I gotta shut my mouth about truth in general because I will offend someone. Someone's going to be offended by what it is that I say because there's going to be at least one person who opposes what I say. So I guess I can't have a freedom of speech because I might offend that one person. I mean, as for this so-called racist poster, it went through all the proper channels, right? This racist poster was okayed by the student activities vice principal. It posed no threat to the community until children at the school were all of a sudden arbitrarily offended by it. That's how it works. Whenever it comes to us on the right, putting out the truth, someone's going to be offended because what happens with the truth? Truth offends. That's the beauty of truth. That's how it convicts you. That's the whole purpose of truth. If it felt good, everyone would be following truth. But the cold hard reality of truth is that it offends. And I love that. Again, as we know, Facts don't care about your feelings. So GBS High, allow us to make this overtly clear. If you feel you have made a mistake by approving this poster, fine. But do not take out your personal mistake out on the students who only seek to spread awareness and truth. And please know, you can fight us as hard as you want. You can censor us. You can slander our names and try to take away our daggone rights. But the truth is a force that cannot be reckoned with, no matter how hard you try. And we will not stop spreading the truth. So TPUSA at GBS High, my hat's off to you. Salute to y'all. Keep fighting the good fight. Keep standing for truth. Even if it means that you're standing alone, but I guarantee you, you are not alone. You have the entirety of TPUSA backing you up, and you better believe we are a force to be reckoned with. Anyways, what do you think? Should we stifle and muzzle free speech in order to appease the woke mob? Because as they say, speech equals violence. Or should we be able to highlight any of the ills of any country that trample over human rights in efforts to bring awareness? Let me know in the comment section. Anyway, that's all I have for you right now. Stay tuned for more exclusive content because I always have more real talk to give you. Until next time.